but they wasn't at home, so I ain't killing them. But being that I was in the killing mood, I decided to look for Ricky, you know. And I found him, you know. Me and somebody was with me, you know. I had dropped them off, dropped the guns off, we couldn't find Ricky. Then, as soon as I left there on the way home to go to bed, I sent him, I told him I was in front of my house, cocaine. I told him just bring me $1,000 back there to give him a chance to make my money and make him some money. He said meet him back there in the hour. I went back to the dude I dropped off, and I picked up, had him get a couple guns, picked up a couple guns, 38 and Glock 10. The dude was with me had the Glock. I had the 38 with 6 shells in it. The Glock had 16. I rolled back around there. Ricky ain't came back yet. We rolled around the block a few times, waited around the corner, trying to see if we can see him pass on any street where he be on. And we ain't see him, and I kind of got spooked because it was dark and I kept hearing noises, so I left and drove around, asked some dudes if they saw him. They said that was his car down the street. Some dude got smart with me. I started to kill him, but I said, no, I ain't gonna get him. So I went down the street. As soon as I pulled up in front of the house on California where Ricky was at, he had his mama car or something with a little white Cavalier. He came out, I ain't blow the horn, he just walked out. And he came up to the van, and I asked him, I told him, I said, get in so I can give you this dope. I don't want to be out in the middle of the street though. I was standing in the middle of the street in a stolen van. He had water in his eye, like he knew I was gonna kill him. So I told him, I said, get in. He said, can't I just give it to him right here? I said, no. I said, get in, I don't want nobody to see me give you the dope. And he said, you just give it to me right here. He said, where you want me to get in? And then I said, go around and get in the side door. And he just stood there, and I see some tears coming from his eye. I said, you want it right here? He said, yeah. And I just reached out and shot him. I think I shot him in the face and he hit the ground. I just reached out the window and shot the other 5 bullets out there in him. And then the dude was with me, reached over the passenger side with the Glock and just shot about 10 shells out of it, shot him up. And we pulled off, dropped the hot van.